All right. What's up, my peeps? Today is Tuesday. And for all of my old subscribers, my people that have already been subscribed to the channel, y'all know what happens on Tuesday. On Tuesdays, it's the Leafy Yard Day. So that's where we're at. I want to give a huge shout out. Please, y'all, please forgive me. But I want to give a huge shout out to my guy Simon over at Grant's Lawn Care. I want to give a huge shout out to him. He supported the channel. He supported the channel by buying something from the links that I be providing in my description. So, man, huge shout out to you, Simon. I'm gonna put the picture on the screen so you can see. I don't know why I keep burping, but just keep burping. Huge shout out to my guy Simon, though, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support, man. It's not going unnoticed. And yeah, man, if y'all could go over there, check his channel out, see what he has. If you like what you see, subscribe to him and let him know that Al sent you. Al About Biz. I definitely appreciate you. Now let's get to it. All right, my peeps, let's start blowing it off. All right, my peeps, let's go ahead and rake it up. We got us a nice size pile today. I won't even lie to you. Normally, this little pile, or the piles that be over here, be kind of small. But it's a nice little size. It's a nice little size pile today. It's all right though. I got some bigger bags. These are 33 gallons. So this right here will be able to handle the task ahead. Real quick, man. I want to send some love to anybody that's going through these little snowstorms. Man, want to send some love to my buddy Jeremy with Pristine Grounds on YouTube. Man, I hope you be all right out there. I was looking at his wheel, reel, not wheel. Like I was looking at his reel, and this was just like, I think yesterday. Man, it was starting to snow. And he said, I think he said something like the day before it was sunny or something like that. Somebody else that I want to send a little love to as well, man, is Junk Squad. Junk Squad. I was looking at his video yesterday, and man, he had mentioned that he was getting snow. They were getting snow out there. I was like, yeah, dog. Here I am in Florida, and I get mad when it drizzles a little bit. Well wishes and love to y'all, whoever is watching that may be in a state that's doing that as well. For real, man. Because it's springtime, you know? It's not like we're still in the winter. It's like, nah, it's spring. Like, we're good into spring at this point. And this is how the weather is behaving. So, nah, man, that doesn't seem normal. And not only that, it's messing with your money, you know? People will have either saved up, preparing for the winter, or they get a job until the spring comes, and then it's raining or it's snowing. That can mess a person up. So I think I pulled out about 5 bags. We know I just lost one. I used one, so I should have 3 more. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 more left. This pile will probably take about 2, 2.5. But yeah, these plugs, they be so effective with keeping that noise down. But man, if you don't get them right, they will slide up out of your ear and just work their way right out. That's probably the only thing I don't like about them, but they are good though. All right, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is take these bags to the front, and I'll come back once I start spraying weed killer. All right, my peeps. Let's see if we can get some weed sprayed. All right, my peeps. Let's go ahead and do the final walkthrough. We will start from the back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that is looking. Here's how it's looking behind the shed area. Hey, we go around the trees. Behind the shared area. The concrete. This part right here along the fence line. This area right here. The little seating area. Table is nice and clean. The area where I had blew all of the leaves at, that's looking good. Couple of little leaves right there behind the trash cans. Not too serious. And here we go out here. Hold on for a second. Let me lock this gate. Here's the area right here. Here is our bed with the pine bark in it. This rock bed right here, all the way down, has been sprayed with weed killer. By next week, you won't even be able to tell that any weeds existed in here. As y'all saw, I did spray this bed as well as this bed with weed killer. And that's how that's looking. These weeds will be dead by next week, by the time I come over here next week. I did clean the leaves out of the bed. I mean, they steady falling, so we got more in it. That's that area right there where I was raking up the leaves. And here is the main area in the front. Got to get that taken care of. Here it is from this angle, because it was a little bit dark over there. We got 5 bags this week. 5 healthy sized bags. Here's this little area right here. Here's this bedded area right here. And that is the area that I was cutting when I first started mowing. And here's the final view. And that will pretty much do it. If you've made it this far, if you like the video, you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go back through my old videos, check out my old catalog, and consider giving me a subscribe. And until next time, I'm out.